There's something strange in North Carolina, something deadly. And if you're in that part of the world, this video might save your life. Unless, of course, someone is lying to the world on TikTok. What's this all about? Well, someone shared a TikTok with me a while back about an abandoned town in Swain County, North Carolina. It was allegedly so dangerous that the county had to destroy the roads leading to it. Now, this isn't necessarily uncommon, and there are numerous reasons that a road to a location might be destroyed, to include danger to the public. However, the statement following that one caught my attention.
Those who ventured out into this territory quite simply never returned. The handful that did, their lives were never the same again, isolating themselves from friends and family, some even going as far as to take their own lives.
Surely, if this were the case, it would be a pretty popular story. Popular enough that if I Googled abandoned town, dangerous, Swain County, and legend, then something would pop up, except nothing did. But egg on my face. There are pictures, or so the creator of this TikTok alleges, which were taken by someone who had been brave enough to venture into this abandoned town. But a Google and Yandex search didn't reveal the origin of those images. And a search of abandoned house, Swain County, didn't show anything that matched these. That seemed strange, since they were allegedly taken by one of four men in 1979. Only one person returned from that trip, which suggested to me that there would be a record of an investigation, which would have presumably led to a newspaper article, which would surely have included a published photo that is shown here from this TikTok, if of course the newspaper could do that. But maybe they could. Maybe they didn't have permission, or maybe these photos didn't see the light of day until after the public lost interest. Sort of like, what's the movie I'm thinking of? Blair Witch Project. They're like, yeah, we found this camera in the woods and we've edited it together into a movie, except that was fake. Is this also fake? Am I foreshadowing something? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to keep watching and find out. There's also the possibility that these were never publicly shared, but were sent instead directly to the creator of this TikTok. If there was an investigation into the three missing men, I didn't find it. But I didn't really search too hard because I quickly discovered that the town of Ravenwood, where this is alleged to have happened, doesn't exist, at least not in Swain County. There's a Ravenwood in Charlotte?
I've heard it both ways.
But that's in Mecklenburg County, and Ravenwood is merely a neighborhood. Also in Mecklenburg County is the neighborhood of, you guessed it, Ravenwood, here in Pineville. Still not an abandoned town, though. That looks pretty developed. But okay, maybe the town of Ravenwood isn't listed anymore since it's been abandoned. So let's check the abandoned towns in Swain County. We have Smoke Mount, but that's now a campground, so surely it isn't the incredibly dangerous location described in the TikTok. The other options are all related to each other. Judson, Fontana, Forney, and Bushnell. In 1944, the Fontana Dam was closed, which flooded the four towns. A road was intended to be built so that the families could visit the remaining structures and the graves, because there are still cemeteries there, but it was never finished. The video states that the road to the town was destroyed, but I wonder if this is just misinformation about a road that was merely partially built, or perhaps it is in fact a reference to that road that was washed out when the area flooded. But that's not consistent with the rest of the story. Although most of the structures would have been underwater in 1979, when these photographs were allegedly taken, some are still there apparently. I decided to take another look at the pictures and noticed something strange, something I hadn't noticed before. The trees and vegetation in each photograph looked different, as if the photographs weren't taken in the same area. When we look at videos taken by people who have filmed in the area of the Fontana Dam, we don't necessarily see these types of fir trees, which might be Douglas firs, and those aren't generally on the East Coast, but I'm no expert on trees. Here's what I can tell you. This is almost certainly a fictional story. I can't find a record of these events. I can't find a record of a Ravenwood in Swain County, and these images are a little suspect. Perhaps you can find what I couldn't. Good luck.